Well, thank you all for coming out and covering this important press conference and listening to our profound concerns about what's going on at the border. We are representatives. We are members of Congress who represent border states, and our communities are at ground zero, and our constituents on the front lines bearing the brunt of the lawlessness and self-inflicted crisis at the border created by the Biden administration. The first step in solving a crisis is to first admit you have one. But let's be clear, even if you don't admit it, it doesn't mean that there isn't a crisis, and the facts on the ground, folks, do not lie. This year, we've seen double the number of apprehensions at the border. In fact, CBP just released this afternoon that in February, there were over 100,000 apprehensions, triple the number of migrant children trafficked here by drug cartels. It's over 320 kids a day being apprehended and detained, and we're on pace to have over 120,000 migrant children trafficked here to the United States. That's 30% higher than any record year prior. Even President Obama's Secretary of Homeland Security, Jay Johnson, said that 1,000 crossings a day is a crisis. Folks, we are upwards of 4,000 a day. You would have to have the most acute case of suspended reality to deny that we have a border crisis. This crisis is a direct result, let's be very clear, a direct result of President Biden's unilateral actions, to name a few: reinstating catch and release, repealing funding for the border wall, re-empowering sanctuary cities, and rescinding the stay in Mexico policy. Why is he doing it? Well, I think it's because President Biden is obsessed with repealing everything with Trump's name on it. I think he's equally obsessed with acquiescing to every demand of the radical left. Policies have consequences. You show me the policy, and I'll show you the outcome. And the outcome of the Biden administration policies are devastating to our communities, and they will destroy our country. I've gathered my colleagues here today, and I want to hear from them.